You don't get a nickname like the Mad Titan by being nice. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down the top 10 worst things Thanos has ever done. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're going back to the dirtiest deeds ever done by the deadly Marvel supervillain over the course of his long comic book history as one of the publishing giant's major villains.
Fun isn't something one considers when balancing the universe. But this does put a smile on my face.
Number 10, he made Deadpool immortal to keep him away from his girlfriend. As you'll learn over the course of this list, a lot of Thanos' most infamous misdeeds aren't done out of anger or hatred, but out of love. The apple of Thanos' eye is Mistress Death, the embodiment of death in the Marvel Universe. But sadly for Thanos, she's more interested in a certain red-clad mercenary with a penchant for fourth wall breaking. So enraged was Thanos at Death's affection for the merc with a mouth that he cursed old Wade with immortality just to keep him out of Death's loving embrace. As it turns out, the monster of jealousy isn't just green-eyed, but purple-skinned and many-chinned. Who knew? Number 9, he turned Wolverine's skeleton into rubber. Wolverine has had some painful and embarrassing things happen to him over the years. And no, we're not talking about the X-Men Origins movie. When the heroes of the Marvel Universe appeared to battle Thanos after the big bad had assembled the Infinity Gauntlet, Wolvie did what he does best, jump right in like a madman. But sadly, the godlike powers bestowed by the gauntlet outmatched Wolverine's just a bit. Despite sinking his claws into Thanos, the longtime X-Man promptly fell to the ground, his once unbreakable adamantium bone transformed into soft, yielding rubber. Yeesh, kick a guy while he's down, Thanos. Number 8, he convinced Corvus Glaive to kill himself. While Thanos is more than a match for any heroes the galaxy can throw at him, he still needs help once in a while to complete his villainous plans. Enter the Black Order, a group of powerful warriors and enforcers dedicated to serving their master Thanos. But during a period when Thanos was indisposed, one of his group, being named Corvus Glaive, got a bit ambitious. When Thanos returned, he found his former general attempting to run his army. After kicking the ever-loving snot out of his insubordinate minion, Thanos gave him a choice. Glaive could die at his own hand, or let Thanos kill him. Glaive chose the former. Number 7, his ruthless attack on Wakanda. The sovereign nation of Wakanda is one of the most important locations in the Marvel Universe, thanks to its extremely advanced technology and access to the rare and powerful metal known as vibranium. Naturally, this makes it a target for a lot of unsavory characters. Wakanda is usually able to fend for itself just fine, but when Thanos came to town leading a group of villains known as the Cabal, the powerful nation experienced its darkest day. With the help of Proxima Midnight, Corvus Glaive, and even Black Bolt's insane brother Maximus, Thanos left Wakanda in ruins and many of its warriors dead. Number 6, he destroyed numerous planets. Rejection can be a pretty hard thing to deal with, but this isn't a very healthy outlet. After assembling the fabled Infinity Gauntlet and using its incredible power to perform numerous feats, Death still wouldn't give him the time of day. Thanos didn't exactly take this well, and in his frustration, unleashed a massive energy surge. This cosmic tantrum destroyed a number of planets, cut off Asgard from the rest of the universe by destroying the Rainbow Bridge, and left the West Coast on the bottom of the ocean. Naturally, this didn't leave Thanos with many friends, as even Galactus had to draw the line at having a meal interrupted. Number 5, he killed most of the Marvel heroes. The heroes of the Marvel Universe are possessed of some incredible abilities, but even the mightiest of them pale before even a fraction of the power of the Infinity Gauntlet. When the greatest heroes of the Marvel Universe assembled before Thanos, the Mad Titan even reduced his own power in order to give them a fighting chance out of sheer sportsmanship. But even at reduced power, Thanos was able to brush aside Earth's mightiest heroes, leaving many of them dead. She-Hulk, Namor, Thor, Vision, and even Captain America were killed in the battle. Sure, they were all restored to life later, but that doesn't lessen the impact of seeing our greatest champions swept aside. Number 4, he attacked his home world. When they call Thanos the Mad Titan, it isn't just a title. A native of Titan, the largest of Saturn's many moons, Thanos is one of many powerful characters to be born there. But because of his appearance, Thanos was shunned by his own people. As is often the case, the future supervillain took this about as poorly as you could expect, leaving his home and returning with an armada that devastated his former home. After a brutal orbital bombardment, Thanos descended to the surface to finish off the survivors personally. You could say it was an attack on Titan? No? Nobody? Number 3, he killed Gamora. Thanos does not have a great track record when it comes to children, but if you still need convincing, look no further than Thanos' adopted daughter, Gamora. After the people, the Zen-Wobiri, were wiped out by a group called the Universal Church of Truth, Thanos took the orphan girl in. A seemingly kind act, but his motives were anything but. Thanos trained the young girl to become the fiercest killer in the galaxy, a role she relished until she eventually became a hero. When she finally turned against her adoptive dad, Thanos attacked her and left her for dead. Number 2, he killed his own mother. Hopefully we've established by now that there's nobody that Thanos wouldn't kill in his quest for the love of death herself. But here's just another example in case you still need connecting. Thanos' mother was a woman named Sui-San, a native of Titan who was horrified to find out that her bouncing baby boy was not just an unusual shade of purple, but destined for terrible things. After attempting to kill the child, she went insane and spent years in an institution. Years later, Thanos dissected the poor woman in an effort to determine what it was that was driving him to evil. He evidently never found the answers he was looking for. Number 1, he killed half the universe. As we've outlined over the course of this list, Thanos has done some pretty rotten things, but when it comes to his most infamous feat of intergalactic villainy, nothing can compare to the time he killed half of the beings in the known universe. Yes, you heard right, half of all life. After finally obtaining the Infinity Gauntlet, the Mad Titan sought to prove his devotion to his beloved mistress Death once and for all. With the now legendary snap of his gauntleted fingers, he erased half of all life from existence in an act of villainy that cemented his place as supervillain royalty, even if the act was later undone.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.